Hey there, it's Devin. Steam just launched a new sale. It's a sale on deck builders, and there are quite a few good games in there. A lot of them are pretty popular and well known. This one I don't hear a lot of talk of, so I decided to look at it. I did look at Balatro recently, and it's on sale. It's excellent. So check that video out if you haven't seen it already. But this is Griftlands, another deck building game. It's got, I think it's got kind of an emphasis on story more so than a lot of deck builders. And I've had a couple of false starts with this game. I've tried it out and it didn't quite stick with me, but it's pretty neat, I guess. And let's check it out. That's interesting. Why would it... You're in full screen mode, so the game window uses the exact resolution of your display. To increase performance, decrease the max target size. So I was rendering at 1440p. Is that what that means? I think I want to render... Whoa. I think I want to render at 2160p. That'll get me the full 4K resolution. What else do we have here? Can this go higher? Oh, that's low. Okay. Okay. I think this is good. Let me flip over really quick, just make sure I'm capturing. Yep, looks like we're good. All right, let's give this a shot. I've completely reset my save so that we can start fresh. Partly because I don't remember a lot about this game. Okay, a new run. Hunting Cascio? Or Hunting Cascio Story difficulty. And so that's an easier run, I guess. Let's go with the standard and see what that's like. Okay. Oh, okay, I guess I can pick a negotiation deck or a battle deck. I find just the concept of negotiation a lot more interesting, so I think I'm gonna... Oh wait, no, that's not what I'm doing. I'm not choosing a deck. I get both of these, I guess. Because I'm not starting from here. I'm starting from here, so it looks like I have both of these. I can just sort of preview them. Okay. Start at level 1. This difficulty level provides an introduction for players who are new to deck builders. If you die, you can restart the current day once. Experienced players may wish to start at level 1 for a more balanced challenge. This level has permadeath and no day restarts. Let's go with that one.
You're a bounty hunter. You escaped a life of indentured labor by hunting criminals and debt dodgers. The work has earned you your freedom, if not any friends. Now you're back home, for the first time in 10 years. But freedom comes with its own dangers, and making a living in Havaria won't be easy. Here the gangs are feral, the law enforcement are corrupt, and the people are treated like chattel, indebted to merciless criminals. Criminals like Cascio, the ruthless debt broker who sold you to the Derricks in the first place. But now, Caccio's grip has weakened, and there's a bounty on her head too rich to ignore. You'll die before you go into debt again, and so will she, if you have your say. Your first stop is a dive called the Grog and Dog, where an old friend will help you get your revenge, provided you can prove yourself.
Alright, so we can get revenge and get a nice payout at the same time. At first sniff, the Grog and Dog smells like stale hops and dried blood. Oh, and we can hover over these, the colored text to get a little extra context. The Grog and Dog, a homey but modest bar owned by Fish. Oh, look what the tide dredged up. Fish. By the holy brine, I'd tear up if I weren't dead inside. Okay, Fish loves us. She was friends with our parents. Okay. It's damn good to see you looking well. You have a plan to get on your feet? I do. That bounty on Cascio. Cascio hates us. She betrayed our family and now views us as a threat. How do we... Forget it. You might have grown up strong, but you ain't that strong. But that's not going to stop you from trying, is it? If you want a chance at surviving this, you better make yourself some friends fast. I can help you with that. Knew I could count on you, Fish. Okay. We can ask about some things. Let's ask about Cascio. You lined up work for me real fast. You some kind of mover here? No, I just know people and people know me. You don't need to go after Cascio, kid. I have enough work to keep you busy. A rat just ran through the bar. Oh, there it goes. Scampering up the post there. I spent my childhood in a lumen pipe because of her, and now she's worth more money than either of us can count. Lumen is a biofuel harvested from the ocean floor, monopolized by the cult of Hesh, and harvested by indentured labor. And she's more dangerous than either of us can figure. You go after her and she'll clap back with a knife for each kidney. I may have extras to spare, but you only got 2. I worked off a lifetime's debt in 10 years just so I could get back here and settle the score. If you were my friend, you wouldn't be telling me to drop it. Aw, Hesh, that ain't what I meant. You know it ain't. Hesh of the Dark, the cult's god of the abyss, believed to live deep under the ocean. Okay. I'll give you a roof, a bed, and at least one good meal a day. You live your life the way you want. It's yours. I'll pay you back. I know. Let's get you to work. What's Havaria? Is that the... Yeah, okay, that's the land we're in. Help me get my bearings. It's been a long time since I was last in Havaria. A largely unsettled continent on the western side of the Hessian Sea. Okay, so the sea is named after the god that supposedly lives in the sea. It's dirty and broken, like always. If debt brokering was bad when you were a kid, it's worse now. Half the population is indentured, and thems that hold contracts sell them to pay off their own. No wonder customs was so uptight on my way back in. Must be a lot of fraud. That ain't the half of it. The Admiralty is pushing for an official annex. The Deltrian Admiralty. The Deltrian military force occupying Murder Bay. They want to make everyone real Deltrian citizens with papers and everything. Deltri is the most powerful nation in the world, located on the mainland across the sea. In Havaria? You're joking. They say it'll stop illegal debt brokering. Now, anyone with a hand in labor contracts is real ornery, from the poor to the powerful. You can imagine their reaction. I can. Let's ask a little bit more about the annex. The annex can't be a popular move. Must come here to get away from the Admiralty. So this is kind of like the Wild West, I guess, in the US. It ain't. Both the Spree and the cult are in arms about it. The Spree, because they're criminals. The cult, because they profit off the labor more than anybody. The Spree is a loosely organized collection of bandits, crime rings, and illegal debt brokers. And the cult of Hesh is the dominant religion in Havaria, whose adherents worship Hesh, an abyssal jellyfish god. No need to tell me that. The cult's holding a big shindig in a few days, their usual wheeling and dealing in the name of the divine. Word is the Admiralty's gonna use it to make their proposition. mandatory citizenship. It's going to need to be a mighty good pitch to convince the cult, and I wouldn't put it past the spree to set fire to the whole affair if they can. That's the... yeah, okay. I had already forgotten the name of it. Fish casts a dour eye over the bar like it's a garden on the near side of winter. Suffice it to say, kid, tensions are real high. You'd be smart to keep your head down instead of looking for trouble. Let's ask about fish. So what do I owe you for this fish? A cut of my takings? Hesh, no. I left my bounty hunting days behind me. I owed your parents once. I don't like leaving debts unsettled, even to dead folks. They were decent people, Sal Fallon. Watch you don't end up like them. Wonder what this means. Seems like that could be colored and have an explanation. Would be nice. You know, even when you pay off the debts, the Derrick still owns your name. I'm an Ick Derrick now, or so they tell me. Derricks, both the offshore lemon platform and the indentured laborers who work there. Okay. Ick Derrick. The surname given to all indentured workers consigned to the cult's offshore lemon derricks. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's some messed up bladder rack, though. Yeah. Alright, let's get some work. I got people in my pocket who owe me a favor. Lasco, Lullably, and Urkrow. They're easy people to find. Okay, Lasco is an Admiralty clerk. Lullably is a cult of Hesh priest, and Urkrow is a civilian bartender. Tell them I sent you, and they can settle their tabs by giving you work. Get that done, and I'll get you a plate of popped Oshnu eyes on the house. Oshnu? A domesticated giant snail used for food, transport, and entertainment. Bless your warty hide, fish. I'll hold you to that. Okay. Now we're taken to the map. We've got some destinations. We're at the Grog and Dog. We can go to Trusty's Outfitting, which is where Lullably is. We can go to the Better Living Chemists, which is where Lasco is, or we can go to the Slurping Snail, which is where Urkrow is. This is probably a fight, I guess. Yeah, focus is battle. All of them are difficulty 1 star. Focus is battle and negotiation. Focus is battle and negotiation. Okay. Let's try this one. Friend or fanatic. Lullably has offered you a reward to rescue Malawi from bandits. And I'm going to get a starting bonus, a card to help on the quest. Then I'll get restoration of either 30 health or 15 resolve and 60 shills. Your path is blocked by a ragged and breathless merchant. Hey, you want to buy a rock? Real cheap. Just don't ask where it came from. That is a vicious 4-legged omnivore used as an attack animal by the Admiralty. Or if it's healthy. That's telling. Or trained. Wow. This deal's getting better and better. But it's yours if you have the shills. Do I have any shills? I've got 75. So it's going to be hard to convince them to give it to me. Is there a reason I shouldn't try, though? Maybe it takes up resolve. Oh, I guess I could lose my resolve. That's the... Seems like maybe resolve and health are kind of two different health measurements, I guess. And just based on the rewards for this mission. I'm guessing they don't come back automatically after an encounter. Let's ask about it. So is it... I said don't ask about it. But no. Just take it or leave it. Yeah, I don't have enough for it anyway, and I don't especially want to try to negotiate you out of a potentially unhealthy, potentially untrained thing. No thanks, this seems a little fishy to me. It's not a fish, it's a vrock. Thanks for wasting my time. Ekel skulks off, muttering angrily. Alright, here we are. There's Lullably, and then we've also got Benowim, who's the proprietor of this place. I can't remember the name of it. And Grex, the guard. Let's just chat everybody up. Benowim speaks with a Deltrian accent, implying he was born on the mainland. The Kradeshi looks you up and down in suspicion. An amphibious species with large matrilineal families, typically found in positions of wealth and influence. Matrilineal. Okay, so that means the family follows the mothers? I don't know exactly what the implications of that are, but I guess that's what that means. We can buy cards. Oh, they're expensive, except for this one. An adrenaline shot. Add 2 copies of Hasten into your draw pile, replenish, and destroy after 3 uses. Huh. I don't know what any of that means, so I don't know whether I should buy it or not. This person's neutral toward me. Should I talk to Grex? Let's see what Grex has to say. It's easy to feel sorry for someone with a face like Grex's. At least, Grex thinks it should be. Grex nods in acknowledgement of your presence. Well, it's a start. Alright, I guess that's that. Lullably is rumored to have a voice as sweet as clover, but the Hessian chants reduce it to a watery gurgle. Hesh greets you, daughter, as do I. Let's ask about this opportunity. You're a hunter, right? So you do jobs for pay? Not all jobs, and only for certain amounts of pay, but you've got the idea. My friend Malawi was on a mission through the more rugged parts of Murder Bay, but I haven't heard from him in days. Well, you should really know not to go through a place called Murder Bay, I would think. Small patch of coastland in Havaria, where the Deltrian Admiralty has established an outpost. And there's Malawi, a cult of Hesh luminary. He's a luminary. Luminari? Maybe it's luminari. I don't know. He's a luminari, trained in combat. It's hard to believe some miscreants managed to get the jump on him. But he's missing all the same. I've petitioned the priests in Supplicant City to investigate, but I worry they'll come too late. An opulent and corrupt city in the far north of Havaria, ruled by the cult of Hesh. Will you look for it? Alright, let's give this a shot. Choose a card. Buying time. Spend 2 influence to gain 2 actions. Expend. I don't know how to play this game, so I have no idea. Build rapport. Gain 2 influence and apply 3 composure to it. Or oppress. If this card destroys an argument, gain 1 dominance. So we've got 2 common cards, 1 a diplomacy, 1 a hostility, and then 1 uncommon diplomacy. All diplomacy cards deal maximum damage. Influence is an argument with 2 resolve. Remove this card for the rest of the negotiation. Okay. So I'm going to spend 2 influence to gain 2 actions. Yeah, it's almost useless to try to figure any of this out. I don't know. I'm tempted to take the rarest card, the uncommon, but those are not always the most useful. Sometimes I feel like the more uncommon a card is, the more sort of situational it is. Whereas the common cards are useful in a lot of situations. So maybe I should take one of them. Let's build a rapport. Let's take that. A job for pay. You got yourself a deal. Thank you, Hunter. This is a huge relief. May your path keep to the shallows. Is that the same thing as hoping that I don't drown, I guess? Now we go here. Malawi's trail leads you here. Judging by the prints, he's lost his footing in a scuffle with bandits. You spot the telltale signs of a kidnapping and follow it off the trail. Let's proceed. You hear voices and melt back into a bush like a stalking yote. Coyote, an opportunistic predator endemic to the Havarian coast. I pick a way to pronounce things and then I forget what it is and have to constantly pronounce it 2 different ways. To your surprise, you don't find a bandit camp, but rather the Admiralty with shoulders as stiff as their starched collars. It's nothing personal, Luminari. I don't want to hurt you, not least because that would really piss in Hesh's waters. We just have a point to make is all. The spree do this to travelers all the time, but the Annex can stop it. You choose your path, soldier. The cult will hear of this, whatever you do to me. Malawi has a cool look. They look like... I guess this is armor, but... Before I saw the flesh tone here, I thought maybe it was just like a robot person or like a person made of stone. Sorry to say that's the idea, pal. They'll just think it's the spree who did it. This isn't quite what you expected, but a rescue mission is a rescue mission. Better get to it. Alright, are we taking Malawi by force or threatening? Probably threatening is what we want to do. Harry under orders has plus 10 resolve under orders. Okay, so they have additional resolve because they've been given orders to do what they're doing. And then Perry will dislike you as a separate thing, I guess. Let's try it. I'm more interested in that. You step out of hiding and approach the guard, muscles flexing. Now, what was it you just said? It's nothing personal, I don't want to hurt you. What the heck are you doing here? I'm about to serve up some divine retribution, unless you want to hand over the Luminari. Click to continue. Okay. Negotiation tutorial. Yeah, let's see a tutorial.
At the start of each turn, you draw 5 cards from the draw pile and gain 3 actions. Each card costs a certain number of actions to play. At the end of your turn, the cards in your hand are moved to your discard pile. You win a negotiation by destroying your opponent's core argument. Your resolve carries over between negotiations. If you have no resolve left, you automatically lose any negotiations you attempt. You and your opponent can deploy arguments to help win the negotiation. Arguments have special effects. and can be attacked or defended, like the core argument. Certain cards apply composure, which mitigates damage. Composure can be applied to any friendly argument and lasts for one turn. Your opponent's intents for the next turn are shown in their inner ring. Use these intents to plan your turn and protect your arguments from damage.
Your opponent's intents for the next turn are shown in their inner ring. Okay. Use these intents to plan your turn and protect your arguments from damage. Okay, got it.
Inspecting cards and arguments will bring up their tooltips with a description of their effects. The people you meet in the Griftlands will use different negotiation tactics, so make sure you adjust your strategy to match.
Okay. Sorry to repeat that one, but I just got sort of distracted and didn't hear it. Okay, so what are the intents? In one turn, will cause 4 resolve damage to one of your arguments. And then they're deploying an argument against me. I'm not clear how I deploy an argument. Maybe it's a card that I just don't have right now. Occurs in one turn. That means they're going to have a turn that... They're going to have a turn. I guess I've got a turn now. I don't know. I guess that means these are the next things that are going to happen. Maybe I'm just trying to make this more complicated than it is. So if they're going to do 4, and I can apply 3 composure, that will mitigate most of that. Oh, I've already got 1 composure, so in total that would indicate, or mitigate all of it. Okay. And now I can do some stuff. Insert inspiration or attitude into your hand. Okay, so that took of an action. This number in the top left must be the number of actions it requires. I can fast talk. I can threaten. Does the composure expire? It doesn't say that it does, but it doesn't say that it doesn't either. Well, let's build rapport, because having the influence to make these do maximum damage would be nice. Because potentially I could use both of my actions to play these 2 cards that are going to damage the argument and only get 2 damage. Whereas I can play this and then this one and get 4 damage. So that seems like the right move. Oh, and that's an argument. Okay. Cool. So I guess that... Huh. Okay, it doesn't intercept the damage, it seems. Alright. There we go. What is this? Planted evidence. Oh. It's an argument they can destroy to damage me. To damage my core argument. Huh. I don't like that. So is 4 resolve damage to one of your arguments. So where's this damage? Oh, that's coming from interrogation? Huh. So I probably need to get rid of that so that it's not essentially giving an extra attack. Huh. Quick thinking, improvise a card from a pool of special cards. It's hard to know if I want to do that or not. I guess I do, because there are only 3 cards in my hand that I can play, so I might as well. Oh, and these are all going to be free. That's nice, so I will actually get to play it. Bait, expend. Must be targeted before anything else. Oh, nice. So that's kind of what I thought the other arguments were in general. This one sort of beckons all the attacks until it's destroyed. Apply 3 composure and expend. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. It can only take 2 damage. So now I still need to get rid of this thing. There we go. Oh, and I've got another action. Nice. Okay. Okay, so he destroyed the gossip. Steal 10 shills. I don't want you stealing my money. Oh, this threatened is serious. Oh, right, because that's because of these. What does this one do? Oh, that's the planet evidence. So they're gonna blow it up to deal some damage there. I could use deflection to go ahead and handle that. Although it won't, will it? I'll still take 1, I think. Let's go ahead and do it anyway. That's better than taking 4. Ah, bummer. So I need to... should have used that to start. And we'll just do this so that they don't steal my money. Okay. Still gonna take 4 damage here. Let's do the 3. And then this is gonna waste the rest of that because these are already maxed anyway. Thanks to the influence. But I do want to go ahead and mitigate that damage. Okay. They're dealing lots of damage to that. What are these? Oh yeah, that's the one I need to get rid of. Let's do threaten on this. And let's do another one. And then let's go ahead and knock this out. Okay. Okay. Fatigued. Cards no longer gain XP for this negotiation. Why is that? I guess let's go ahead and do that. Okay. And then this is kind of all we can do, so I might as well. That should mitigate all of the damage that's coming in. And now we should be able to finish this. And we get to pick a negotiation card. Erupt. Attack a random opponent. Argument. Evoke. Once per turn, play this card for free from wherever it is when the specified requirements are met. What? Unplayable. I don't understand. Play 4 hostility cards in a single turn. Oh, gotcha. If I play 4 hostility cards in one turn, then I get to play this card. I don't even know how to play 4 because I only have 3 actions. So I don't know if I can use that right away. Spend 1 influence to deal an additional 3 damage. Improvise a card that costs 0 from your discard pile. Do I have a lot of cards that cost 0? I don't see that I have any. So can I do anything with that? I don't see how I can use either of these right now. It's probably just a misunderstanding that I'm having. Or maybe these will become useful later when as I continue to build out the deck. But I think I'd rather pick something that's useful now. So I'm going to go with Intrigue. They say the tendrils of Hesh move in mysterious ways. Seems to me like you're about to get throttled by them. No, I'm not. I was against this idea in the first place. The Luminary is all yours. I'm a good Hessian, I am. The Admiralty book it for the hills like the tentacles of Hesh himself. Itself will come snapping at their heels. You untie the Luminary and help him find his footing. Didn't expect rescue to come from someone who looks like you, Grifter. Grifters are a name for any factionless settler, explorer, or opportunist who hails from the Havarian Griftlands. Well, I didn't expect manners from a Luminari, so at least one of us knows where we stand. Let's go. Lullably is waiting for you. Alright, let's head back to Trusty's outfitting. What brings you back? Here you go, one Luminari alive and, well, alive. This one leaves puddles in her footsteps, I think, lullably. What does that mean? I'm unharmed. Ah, that's wonderful news. Thank you, Sal. Hesh's tendrils truly quiver where you walk. That's... yikes. What about my payment? Yes, of course. Profits to those who embrace the Abyss. The Abyss is the metaphysical portal deep beneath the Deltrian Sea from which Hesh is said to manipulate the fates of those on land. And then it popped up and told us what we got. Lullably likes us. Job completed. Okay. What about the reward? Did we get it? 60 shills. And now we get to restore something. We'll restore resolve because we didn't lose any health. And now Malawi loves us. You managed to capture his loyalty. Don't waste it. And we get a boon. A Bell of Hesh. Draw one extra card at the start of negotiation. That sounds good. Should be useful. Okay. I don't have 200 shills to gift, so we can't do that. Okay, cool. Let's talk to Malawi. Well, look who it is. Oh, I guess that's kind of all we can do right now. What cards do we have here again? These are all battle cards. I guess we will need to battle eventually, but I still don't really know what that looks like, so I don't know what cards to buy for it. A healing spring. We don't need to heal. A meditation spot. Strengthen your resolve. Does that mean increase my resolve? Or does that just mean restore my resolve? A challenging quest. Debt collection. Then I have this middleman. Negotiation. Convince Bout to complete his transaction with Topo. And I got travel insurance, which is a battle quest. I have a feeling this is going to be... I have a feeling that the healing spring and meditation spot are counterparts. Like the healing spring will restore your health, and the meditation spot will restore your resolve. But I don't know, maybe I might as well test that theory? Because if I go and it doesn't do anything, hopefully I'm not any worse off. There is always a chance, though, that en route you will get ambushed or stopped by some random event. The woods fall silent. There is nobody around. You can take a moment to gather your thoughts. Yeah. Oh, wait. What? This will increase your max resolve by 5, but then you lose 20 resolve. Neat. So it can do either. question is, am I willing to take a big hit to resolve in order to increase the maximum? Might as well, I think. You empty your mind and ponder the nature of the void. You finish the session exhausted, but you learned a thing or two about your own insignificance. Lost 20 resolve. Gained 5 max resolve. Okay. That's pretty cool. Let's try this middleman quest. Oh. A mysterious figure approaches you. Greetings, Grifter. It's rare I meet a fellow traveler in these parts. Really? I feel like I'm constantly running into people. Then you're fortunate. The isolation has made it difficult to complete my work. I'm a chemist. I've been experimenting with new ingredients, but I've only been able to test them on myself. Would you like to try one and contribute your own experiences to the data? The stranger shows you a row of vials, their contents bubbling against the glass. Ooh. Why would I pay to basically be part of this study, not knowing what it will do? 50 shills? I assume that means I'm giving the 50 shills, not that I'm going to be given the 50 shills. Let's try the smoking blue vial. That blue one looks spicy. Ah, yes, this is an unusual blend of 3 rare Havarian essences. On their own, each is more toxic than the last, but together they are a stimulating form of gastrotherapy. I assume that means it won't kill me. Correct. Black, the flavor. Not all gastrotherapy is pleasant, of course. Oh, nice. Get an upgrade to a card. Well, that was well worth doing. What do I want to upgrade? I guess, are these the different levels I can upgrade it to? Is that what we're looking at? Oh, that's the... Yeah, this one's at 3 out of 6 upgrade progress. These are at 3 and 2. Okay. I kind of liked this quick thinking one. Improvise plus. Ooh. Promoted thinking. Okay, my choices here for the upgrade are to be able to choose from a wider pool of cards. So I'm choosing one of 5 cards instead of 3. Or I can take this one and all 3 of the cards I get to choose from are upgraded. I think that's the one. Yeah. Zimmon quickly jots down a note after watching your reaction. A bile broker's chemist. Thank you for your participation. I hope we meet again soon. A follow-up can only improve the data. Sure. Hey, this was safe, right? I'm fairly confident, but of course, only time will truly tell. The mysterious figure leaves as silently as he arrived. After a moment, he disappears from view. Huh. These are all the same trappings of kind of your typical deck building roguelike, but everything is wrapped in a pretty neat story. I mean, so far the overarching story, excuse me, I guess is kind of generic, but the way that they have couched the mechanics in the universe and the story is pretty neat. Like, that last little event could have just been a screen that said, you know, pick what you want to do. Do you want to upgrade a negotiation card? Do you want to, I don't know what those other potions would have done, but just spitballing here. Do you want to upgrade a battle card? Do you want to get a new card? Do you want to destroy a card? Whatever they happen to be. It could have just said that. And then once you picked it, it could have just said, okay, here's the list of cards. But instead, it sort of couched it in the universe. I think that's pretty neat. All right, here's our quest. Does fish sell stuff? Yeah, they sell cards. Gain 1 influence, expend, destroy after 3 uses. Gain an action, replenish, destroy after 3 uses. Oh, okay, well there's a way to play 4 cards, but that's only for battle. Oh, I guess we get a discount because we're friends with fish. Gain 2 power, replenish, destroy after 2 uses. Huh. Neat. What do the drinks do? Oh, restore 15 resolve. But it also is gonna mess us up a little bit. That's okay. That hits the spot. And we get back 15 resolve. Now we're tipsy and have slurred speech. What did this say? Oh, lost 15 shills. Okay. That's fine. That gets us a good part of the way back to where we were before, which was 30. And with the capacity to go up to 35. Let's see what we can do about this. This is a negotiation quest, so I wanted to make sure that we have a good amount of resolve to work with. Nobody in Havaria has ever heard of a smuggler with a heart of gold, and nobody in Havaria has ever heard of Topo. It's unlikely the two are related. Another day in the feud, huh? What's the feud? That seems like that should be hoverable. Let's ask about the opportunity. I hear you're looking for help. You heard right. I run a little import-export business. I find things people want, and they pay me accordingly. What kind of things? Imports from the mainland, mostly. Unmentionables occasionally. Does the hunter have scruples, or will you be taking the job? I assume you'll be paying well for the ask me no questions vibe. A client ordered some very expensive items, then backed out at the last minute, leaving me with the bag. Now I'm sitting on a shipment with no buyer. I don't want the goods. It takes time and money to find a new buyer. I need you to go remind him the meaning of all sales are final. Yeah, let's do that. Sounds like fun. Okay, let's pick a negotiation card. Draw 3 cards. That would be nice. I don't know if I want to pay an action to do it, though. Lose 1 influence. And it looks like we'll also do some damage. Huh. That's kind of an interesting card. And a low blow. Remove target argument's composure. Oh. That would be nice. Let's go with that. Consider it taken care of. Don't come back to me without a buyer, you hear? Alright. Let's see what we can do about this. Need to go up here to... Can we move this map around? Bouts room? Doubts room? I can't see what it... I can't see what it says because it's got the UI over it. Is there something I can do about that? Surely they don't intend for it to be that way. But I don't see a way to pan this map around. It's kind of strange. Oh well. Bout. Bout is just resting. You haven't been talking to Topo, have you? Yeah, actually I have. Topo tells me you two had a deal and you lost your nerve. Yeah, like I told her already, I don't want second-rate goods. Second-rate goods? The last batch I got was from her was a total bust. Unusable trash. Last batch of what exactly? I'd rather not say. So we've got a few ways that we can proceed in this quest. We can do the thing we said we were going to do, either through negotiation or violence, or we can go back to Topo and potentially negotiate with them. I think I will just stay the course. I don't care about the details. Topo wants her money. I won't pay. Alright, I guess we'll find out. Remove a random intent from bout. Huh. Okay. What do we have? What do we have? Oh, we could use our new promoted thinking. See what that does. Incept 2 flustered expend. Incept, this card is added to the opponent's arguments. 2 flustered, reduces damage by 33%, remove 1 stack at the end of the owner's turn. That would be nice. Draw 3 cards and expend. Okay. Gain 2 bonus actions next turn. Ooh. That would be extremely powerful, I think. Let's do that. And I guess I could try to... I would really love for this to hit for 3. Or 4, that works. Okay, but it did not get rid of the attack, so... Or the, yeah, whatever, the intent to cause damage. So I still need to... Or I don't need to, I guess, but I would like to mitigate that damage. Okay. What's this? Negotiation Flourish. Fill up the flourish bar to trigger one of Sal's flourishes. Huh. Okay. In negotiation, earn flourish by playing cards, dealing damage, mitigating damage, and destroying arguments. Okay. What are the intents? Deploying an argument and doing 2 resolve damage. So will this remove the composure before it deals the damage? I assume so, or else it would kind of be useless unless there's just a ton of composure on there, like way more than you could remove with the strength of the low blow. I don't have anything that will give me composure, so I'm not going to be able to mitigate that damage. Yeah, it removed it before it dealt the damage, so that's good. Spend 1 influence to deal I don't have any influence, so maybe I should not use that one. Let's just use... Oh yeah, I've got a ton of actions. I'm gonna use them all. I don't even need to try to consider which ones will be most effective. Just... What's this? Faith in Hesh. Targets 2 opponent arguments each turn, or 2 to 2 damage. I would like to get rid of that, for sure. Oh, that would have been nice to pull on the last turn. Okay, this will be good, because that's going to make my diplomacy cards do maximum damage, so I can use this one to take out this argument before it gets to do anything. Can't get rid of the slurred speech anymore, but I could go ahead and apply 3 composure. That way I don't have to worry about that damage. Ooh. Ah, yes, this would be good. What is this one? If this is destroyed, Sal loses 15 shills, and Bout's court argument takes 5 damage. Can only be targeted by cards. Okay. So an argument can't target it, in other words. I almost think maybe I should just try to knock this one out first. Yeah, let's do that. I can only do 6 damage to it. Maybe I should do one of these. Destroy 2 bait. Don't have any of that. Incept 2 flustered. Maybe that's... Yeah, let's look again. He's doing 2 damage. If I reduce that by 33%, will it round down, or will it still just be 2? I guess let's try it. Oh wait, but it puts 2 stacks on there, so it's going to reduce it by 66%, so that should reduce it down to 1, even if it doesn't with just 1 stack. Yeah, let's do that. Yep, there we go. And that will get mitigated by my composure, so that's good. I only have 1 action left, but... Okay. Oh, I can't finish him? What is it? Inspiration or attitude? Oh, there they are. They'll do 2 damage. So I can do 3 plus 2. It's not enough. Ah, this is going to take 2 damage. That's going to knock it out. Maybe I should... What's this one? Oh, that's the flustered. Even with 1 stack, it's reduced down to 1, so it does round down. Not worried about that. Okay, let's use this to take that out. Even though that extends... Oh! Okay, I lost the 15, but did a bunch of damage there. So if we use this, that'll give me enough to kill to finish the argument. What do we have? Double composure on all arguments. I haven't run into any case where that would be useful yet, but I can imagine that it might be. Oh, this is free, but it could do 0. But that's okay, right? I think that's okay. Let's take that. Fine, I'll do it. Go tell Topo I'll take the bloody shipment. But this is the last time. We did it. So, did you knock some sense into him? The deal is back on. I should use you for all my negotiations. Thanks. Got paid 55 shills. And Topo likes us. Quest bonus 30 shills. Nice. Huh. So these gifts give you boons. Whenever you remove a debuff, heal 5 health. That one I'm not interested in. But maybe I should go back and see what that other one was at the Grogendog. Is that where it was? I think that's where it was. Oh, no, it's not, is it? Sal, I've lined up a great opportunity for you. Those two over there are night merchants. They sell rare goods you can't get nowhere else. And it just so happens they need your help. You can only be in one place at a time, but either will get you a leg up you sorely need, kid. Go tell them I sent you and ingratiate yourself. Just be warned that they're both persnickety so-and-sos. You're probably going to cheese off the one you don't pick. Huh, sounds neat. Thanks, fish. Can I gift? I can't gift anything to fish. We're talking about these two, Endo and Rake, I assume. There's Topo. How'd you get here, Topo? Oh, is it because we're here at night? I guess I can't go to the map at this point. Alright, well, that's okay. I think I may actually cut it off there. We've done a couple of quests, a couple of encounters. You kind of get a sense for what's going on. We haven't seen a battle, but I imagine it is similar, just with different kinds of cards. Probably the system is a little bit different. Maybe I should do one just to see what it looks like. Let's talk to both of these. Either Endo's got a smudge on his nose or the call of the divine has turned his gaze within. Evening, Grifter. Hey, I'm a friend of Fish's. How can I help? Fish tells me you're pretty good with a blade. I get by. Sounds like you need something stabbed. Is this something with 4 legs or 2? Yes. Let's just call it an infestation, and it's getting in the way of my good deeds. I'll get you there, and you flash your steel, or whatever it is hunters do. Agreed? Ask about the market? So what's so special about this market anyway? It operates outside of Admiralty supervision, so you get quality goods with minimal taxation. And how does the Admiralty feel about this? Hunter, please, I'm a Hessian. I don't give a squat what the Admiralty feels or about anything. Eloquently put, priest. Okay, maybe I can decline this for now. It's been a long day and that sounds like a lot of work. Rain check? I don't have that luxury, but you'll go your way and I'll go mine. Let me see what this other one is, what Rake has. Rake is never one for surprises. You don't got a refill, do you? I'm empty. Hey, stranger. Fish says you're looking for help. Guess I am. You see, normally I just punch my problems until they stop moving, but some problems are too big to punch. So what can I do for you? I run a little combat training operation, but I need an extension on my debts, or I might have to close up shop. If you help me buy a little more time, I'll take you to our secret market. You can get your hands on good goods. How much do you owe anyway? I've lost track, to be honest. I just try to make the minimum payments. But it's never enough. Cascio just keeps cranking up the interest. If I head ahead for numbers, I might be able to figure it out. Wait, the debt broker is Cascio? Yeah, mine and every other sad sucker's in Murder Bay. I only ever talk to her proxy, though. Why, you know her? She, has a reputation, even back on the derrick. Then you know I'm in big trouble if I don't pay her back. Alright. Sorry, pal, but I'm kind of beat. First day on the continent and all that. Good luck with your problem, though. Huh. Fish made it sound like you could use the edge. Guess not. I think I'm going to take Endo's job, because it sounds like it will be a battle. Hey, I'm a friend of Fish's. How can I help? I guess we're going through this whole same conversation again. I'll just skip and accept the job. Sure, plus you made it sound so exciting. You're the thrill seeker, and I'm the client. Let's go. You're gonna help Endo instead of me? Do you know who I am? I'm very important. Folks who say so usually aren't. Alright, well, sorry, Rake. Nothing personal. Endo leads you to the cave, which emanates a stink you can't quite place. Here it is. So what now? You want me to... Oh, hesh. At least the monster's got respect for your time. Alright, well, here we are. Battle tutorial. Let's see what battle is.
At the start of each turn, you draw 5 cards from the draw pile and gain 3 actions. Each card costs a certain number of actions to play. At the end of your turn, the cards in your hand are moved to your discard pile. You can win a battle by killing all of your opponents, or by making them surrender. Enemies will surrender when their health dips below their panic threshold. Killing enemies may have diplomatic consequences. Certain cards apply defense, which mitigates incoming damage. Defense can be applied to yourself or your allies, and lasts for 1 turn. You can preview what your enemies and allies will do on their next turn. Use these previews to plan your turn. Your allies all act before your enemies. Some cards apply conditions that are represented by icons above your health bar. Inspect a condition icon to learn about its effects.
Seems like there's some overlap between battle and negotiation, but they're fairly different also. This one seems less abstract, but it may just be that I'm more accustomed to abstractions of physical violence than of social interactions. Okay. The spitting yote is attacking our friend Endo here. We can apply defense. 28 of 28. 21 damage is their panic threshold. It's going to take a while to do 28 damage to each of them. So let's start out by fighting dirty. Apply 2 wound. Attacks inflict 1 bonus damage on this target at the beginning of their turn. Reduce wound by 1. Gain 1 power. Attack damage increased by 1. Does that ever go away? If it doesn't, it seems like that's better than the trip and scrapper. Draw a card, discard a card. I don't think I need that. Oh, this one costs. Oh, this one costs. And I've already paid 1. Huh. I guess I could just kind of throw away this turn. Use it to gain 1 power, and then apply 4 defense for my other action to mitigate most of Endo's damage. Ah. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. He has power now. Let's apply some defense on Endo. And we're done. Oh, they got 3 power. Oh man, that sucks. Insert hammer grip or saber grip into your hand. Combo. I haven't really learned about combo. I can kind of guess how it works, I guess. Combo points are accumulated until they are spent by a finisher. Lose half of your combo whenever you take damage. Let's go ahead and do this, I guess. I kind of guess I need to start killing the ones with the power. He's taken a whole bunch of damage. What is this? Favored by hash. Okay, so when he dies, my panic meter increases by 3. Or wait, no, I guess their panic meter is increased by 3. Okay. Why can't I use these? Is that what the red means? Oh, I guess it means it's costing more right now for some reason. Because this one is also an elbow strike. And it just costs 1. Wow. He's gonna panic this turn. He's attacking that one. If we can do 15 damage... That's a tall order, though. Okay, we did 5 there. I'll do... Huh. That would do 4. And then he'll do another 5. That's 14. 14 damage. That's not gonna help. I guess he's running this turn. I didn't expect this to be so hard. Insert a hammer grip or saber grip. This doesn't help. That doesn't help, I don't think. Oh, the acidic slime, so this costs more. Okay. Well. Oh, and I can still do this too, so yeah, we'll be able to make him panic this turn. I'm gonna go ahead and do the saber grip. Okay. This is rough. Okay, he runs away. Okay, Endo gave up. Now I've got to take care of these two on my own. And they're doing a lot of damage. He needs to take 12 more. What kind of dirty fighting can we do here? 1 impair. Oh, reduce attack damage, that would be good. Gain 2 combo. This is probably what I need to do. Okay, that's something. Okay, so we're not going to be able to get lucky and get him this turn. Oh, well, we couldn't have paid for that anyway. I'll go ahead and apply some defense. It's not going to help much, but it'll help some. He's unable to act for 2 turns. Okay. I need to get rid of this guy soon. Okay, that's a good start. Alright, he's gone. Now I can block everything coming from this guy. Got more acidic slime. He's attacking this turn. I don't have any way to defend. Could put bleed on him. That'd be kind of nice. Let's do that. Okay. And I guess we'll just do all the attacks that I can. Okay, we're getting there. Oh, he's back. Oh, okay, this is gonna do it. This was surprisingly much closer than the negotiation. I don't need to do much. In fact, I don't need to do anything. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Tipsy, even though it's expensive. And he won't get this off, will he? He's not going to fire this off because he's going to retreat before then. I think that's the way it works. That's the way I understood it. Let's go ahead and stab. Okay. Yeah, he runs. Okay. Let's pick a card. What do we have? Gain 4 defense at the start of your next turn. Gain 2 combo. That's nice. An 8 hit. discard a card, attack a random enemy. So you don't get to pick the target. Still pretty nice though. Or exertion. Gain 2 actions, lose 1 action next turn. Huh. That's going to make that next turn pretty rough. I'm going to go with Bedlam here. And restore some resolve. Hesh and Hesh spit. Enough. The god of salt didn't slither forth, so you could squander its holy name. All the same, you've done what I asked, and I'm grateful. The market awaits. Let's be off. This is it, huh? Pretty modest. It doesn't exist for the decor. The goods here are unbound by tax or law. And now you're welcome to do your shopping. Thanks, Sal. Wish was right. You do good work. Endo now likes you and will offer you discounts on his shop. Alright. We did it. So all of these are vendors. Oh, Rake. This is the same market? I didn't realize they were at the same market. Okay. Let's see what... The Bell of Hesh has room to shelter all. For a price. Remove a negotiation card. So he can help us filter in our existing negotiation deck. And he sells negotiation cards, even though his quest was strictly physical violence. 4 action cost? Costs 1 less for each influence you have. Huh. Improvise a card from your discard pile. Gain 3 smarts and 1 vulnerability. Gain an extra action at the start of your turn, then reduce smarts by 1. Smarts is an argument with 6 resolve. All resolve loss is increased by 1. Remove 1 stack at the start of your turn. Huh. Gain 3 smarts and 1 vulnerability. So that's 3 extra actions, and then 2, and then 1 in the subsequent turns. And 1 vulnerability. I kind of like that. I think I'll buy that. We'll just do that for now. Okay. I don't know why I bought that on the video. I'm not going to actually do any more negotiations. I think I might just call it there. I feel like every time I do try this game, I leave it thinking, wow, that's pretty cool. I want to play some more of that. And then I never actually do. It's never quite gotten its hooks into me, even though I like pretty much everything about it. It does require a lot of attention. Like, I feel like some card games almost pull you along. Like Balatro, I can be doing anything and still play a game of Balatro, but this one you really have to kind of stay with it. You really kind of have to give it your full undivided attention. And maybe there's something about me that makes me not super willing to do that for a game that's based around cards. I don't know what that is, and maybe I'm just maybe I'm wrong altogether. But yeah, this is a good game, and I think it's $10 US in the current Steam deck building sale. So if this appeals to you, maybe check it out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.